26 minutes on to the 7 o'clock. Good morning to you, Grenada, Carrier, Kupiti, Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean, the rest of the world. It's Thursday. It's a dry Thursday so far. We had a little sprinkle this morning. But again, we urge you to be vigilant and be prepared. All right, because flooding and landslides and so forth are predicted. Drivers, please drive carefully. The roads are still muddy. Yeah. From cleaning up all the landslides and so forth. Yeah. Good morning to the world. It's Thursday, the 21st day of November. Yulin Alexander, good morning. She's locked in as always. Veronica Sandy, good morning. Monica Meros Williams, good morning to you and Daddy Godwin and everybody in the Sunshine State. Is it Sunshine State today? Kathy and Adams, Kenneth, good morning. Zuri and Solange. Doris Fletcher, good morning to you. Keeping a constant check on the clock, it's 25 minutes on to 7. Yeah. Yulin is cautioning you, all right? Please be careful. Cheryl Lalji, good morning to you. How are you? Sylvina Charles, good morning. Mildred Smith, good morning to you and Shem. Zamora, good morning. Judy, good morning. Gigi Giles, good morning. And Denzo, and Daphne, and Sylvie. And Nicholas, good morning. Yolan Swan, good morning to you. Judy Lewis. Jelly and McIntyre is in the building. Folks, let's get to the word of the day while we take the blessing, right? The word of the day today, that word is fractious. Fractious. F-R-A-C-T-I-O-U-S. Fractious.
This technology.
And it means unruly, unwilling to comply. Unruly or unwilling to comply. And here's how we can use that word in a sentence. The fractious behavior at meetings often lead to heated arguments and disruptions. Fractious. Yeah. 23 minutes on to 7. Good morning to Petlin and the folks in Munich, Mama Can, surrounding areas, Kitty Cat and Alwyn and Ariel, good morning. Howdy do, good morning Debbie, good morning the Sandersons, good morning, Mary E. Banks, good morning. And of course, good morning to Nadisha, because it's time for the motivational tip of the day.
The Lord has made.
Holmesy, good morning to you and Abigail. Yeah, Ryan and Nakita, good morning to you and the entire Sanderson family. The folks inside of Pomrose, Mount Agnes, good morning. Good morning, Neil and Fish. Yeah. Good morning. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. Believe you can do it, and you're halfway there.
I want to say thank you, Jesus.
It starts with your belief in you.
Yes, Lord. Oh, Father.
I don't know if you were privy to hearing the Joel Austin this morning, but it was saying that there are times it's not about self-praise, but it's self-belief. You've got to believe in yourself and congratulate yourself at times. Not boastfully. You know what I'm saying? Anika Reese, good morning. Yeah. Cicely Blackman, good morning. Nice. Mildred, you good? Tell Shem morning for me, right? Nice. As we head on to the nutrition health tip of the day.
So even though my life is...
Follow these steps and you'll be fine. Drink lots of water. Keep the body.
This week's focus is alcohol, which when consumed excessively has been shown to contribute towards the development of cancers. According to Cancer.net, alcohol is classified by the International Agency for Research on Cancers as a Group 1 carcinogen. A carcinogen is any substance known to cause cancer. Carcinogens are classified in groups, and in Group 1, alcohol is placed along with other carcinogens such as asbestos, radiation, and tobacco, which are among the highest risk of cancer-causing agents in the human body. Alcohol can lead to oxidative stress in cells, which can lead to cell damage, which may increase the risk of cancer. Consuming alcohol regularly doesn't guarantee that you will develop cancer. However, this does make your risk of developing cancer higher compared to not drinking or consuming little alcohol. Excessive alcohol consumption is linked to several cancers, which include cancers of the head and neck, including the mouth, throat, and voice box, breast cancer, and gastrointestinal tract cancers, which include esophageal cancer, liver cancer, and colorectal cancer, melanoma or skin cancer, prostate, and pancreatic cancer. Alcohol consumption can also affect the body's ability to absorb nutrients such as folate and affects hormone production and body weight. It is advised to stay away from consuming alcohol completely, but if you wish to indulge, do so with moderation. For example, one should consume 1 to 2 servings for men and 1 serving for women of a standard alcoholic beverage such as 5 ounces of red wine and 12 ounces of beer or 1 ounce of liquor. Until next time, the Grenada Food and Nutrition Council reminds you to look, eat, and feel well.
Rolls ring a bell? Yes, they keep
Good.
This
20 minutes on to 7 o'clock. Good morning to all the rank and file of the RGPF. And as I was reliably informed this morning, all right, the RGPF will be continuing and upping its efforts in community policing, speaking with residents and, getting you in line with what's happening and what you should and shouldn't do. And also something that is very interesting, they will be upping their game as it relates to noise pollution. There's an act, all right? There's a law, okay? The number of decibels that you push out. Even through the town, you're hearing the DJs passing in the vehicles, So the laws will be enforced. Shouldn't be disturbing the neighbors. Nobody's stopping you from listening to your music and so forth. But you must not enjoy yourself at my demise. You know what I'm saying? Nice. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Folks, have you signed up yet for the fitness club, the fitness session, the fitness activity, getting on right now at the South St. George Police Station? Yeah, registration is free. Remember that. It's free to register. And you've got professional instructors there, such as Inspector Leon McQueen and the others, going out and take off the weight that you're going to put on for Christmas, all right? Yeah, you're going to put on some weight for Christmas, so take it out for us.
thank you for the breath I
And it's healthy, it keeps you fit, it makes you feel better.
provide.
Nice. Good morning, Inspector. And the family and the entire team.
Oh, merciful Father.
The folks at Central Police Station, good morning. Nice.
Oh, my child.
What's buzzing this morning? Let's see what's happening around, all right? Grenada named the 2024 Caribbean Destination of the Year, and that's by the Caribbean Journal readers. We nice. Grenada is the best place in the world.
I will live.
I mean, of course, like everywhere else, you have little problems and so forth, but come on, we're good.
Lord, which made heaven.
In the region, Jamaica Social Stock Exchange makes appeal for support for Cuba and the hurricane relief. Internationally, Russia and the U.S. battle for advantage in Ukraine war ahead of Trump's return.
And once I give myself this,
And in sports, defending champions Red Force leads star-studded semi-final lineup in the CG United Super 50 Cup. We've got details to these and so much more after these messages. The news comes up next.
nothing more I want to do.
so it begins. A journey like none other. Every moment has the potential to be unforgettable. Bring home a piece of the tropical green forest with every emerald. Capture the sparkling light of flawless water in a diamond. Make the sunrise and sunsets last forever. With precious colored gemstones, the essence of happiness is in our most precious memories. So, when it all comes to an end, bring home something that will last forever. Colombian Emeralds International. Bring home more than a memory.
Christmas is all about the moments we share, the smiles, the laughter, and the love that fills our homes. This season, let your walls reflect the warmth of family time. Sisson's Paint, match with every shade of togetherness. Celebrate 12 weeks of Christmas with Sissons. Buy one, get one 30% off on selected items. And with every purchase of any Sissons Paint, you get a chance to win US $100 every week for 12 weeks, from October 1st to December 22nd. Terms and conditions apply. Available at all Sissons hardware dealers nationwide. Sissons, internationally tested, brilliantly affordable.
Hello, everybody. My name is Renee Goodwin, and I am the marketing manager here at True Blue Bay Resort. And I am so excited to invite you all to join us every Thursday on GBN, starting from November 7th, as we count down to the holiday season, right here at True Blue Bay Resort, Grenada's best family-friendly resort for visitors and locals.
This is the GBN Morning News for today, Thursday, the 21st, the day of November 2024. In the news, Grenada named the 2024 Caribbean Destination of the Year by Caribbean Journal readers. In the region, Jamaica's Social Stock Exchange makes appeal for support for Cuban hurricane relief. Internationally, Russia and the U.S. battle for advantage in Ukraine war ahead of Trump's return. And in sports, defending champions Red Force led a star-studded semi-final lineup in the CISG United Super 50 Cup. We've got the details to these and so much more after these messages.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Good morning. With the details, I am Gordon Joseph. Grenada has been honored as the 2024 Caribbean Destination of the Year, as voted by the discerning readers of Caribbean Journal in its annual Traveler's Choice Awards. This prestigious accolade celebrates destinations that captivate the hearts and imaginations of the Caribbean's most frequent and knowledgeable travelers. The Caribbean Journal Travelers' Choice Awards, which garnered over 35,798 votes this year, underscore the enduring appeal of the region. Grenada claimed the top spot in its category, earning recognition for its unique combination of breathtaking natural beauty, engaging experiences, and unwavering commitment to sustainable tourism. This accolade is not only a significant milestone for Grenada, but also a strong endorsement for a global audience of high-income, highly educated travelers, primarily from the United States, Canada, and the United Kingdom, who visit the Caribbean on average 3 to 4 times per year. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Wednesday said that India is
CARICOM and India
with Caribbean countries across the various regions and sectors. Modi, who arrived in Guyana on Wednesday, the first visit by an Indian head of state in more than 50 years, made the remarks as he was set to join leaders from the Caribbean partner countries for the second India-CARICOM summit. The engagement is expected to strengthen ties in areas such as economic cooperation, agriculture and food security, health and pharmaceuticals, and science and innovations. In a special gesture, Modi was received at the airport by Guyana President Irfan Ali, his counterpart Mark Anthony Phillip, and over a dozen cabinet ministers, while at the hotel they were joined by Prime Ministers of Grenada Deacon Mitchell and Barbados Mia Amor Martley. The Grenada Bar Association will host the 20th Sir Archibald Ned Memorial Lecture at the Grenada Trade Center on Thursday, 28th November 2024 at 6:30 p.m. The Sir Archibald Ned Memorial Lecture is the premier public education event organized by the bar aimed at sensitizing the public on issues of law and or on topics that have garnered regional and or international attention. This year's speaker is a proud son of the soil, Dr. Lena Spencer Thomas, who has over 25 years of experience in international diplomacy in the areas of climate change, biodiversity, and sustainable development. He is a key advocate on issues relating to small island developing states within the context of the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, conventions, and the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, amongst other conventions. This year's topic is Climate Change and the Environment. Will small island states survive? It is a stimulating and thought-provoking topic, particularly in the aftermath of Hurricane Beryl, which ravaged Carriacou and Pidimantnik and parts of northern Grenada in July of this year, and the recent flash floodings that we have experienced over the last week. And finally, in an effort to enhance efficiency and proper record keeping of ongoing projects, the Ministry of Agriculture was recently gifted tablet computers as part of a broader initiative supported by the government of Japan through the Human Security Trust Fund. This project, which involves collaboration between the Food and Agriculture Organization, the FAO, the United Nations Development Program, UNDP, and the International Labour Organization, the ILO, it aims to promote gender-responsive approaches in agriculture across 4 Eastern Caribbean countries. That concludes the first segment of news. The local segment, stay with us, the regional roundup, together with international news, sporting highlights, and the weather. They're straight ahead. It's 8 minutes onto 7 o'clock. We now join the Caribbean News Desk for this morning's edition of the Regional Roundup.
From the Caribbean News Desk, the morning edition,
Good morning. I'm Dennis Chabrol.
And I'm Kendall Morgan with the latest from across the Caribbean.
India is ready to assist Caribbean Community CARICOM member states deal with sargassum seaweed. The seaweed prevents fisherfolk from operating their vessels in coastal waters and pollutes beaches that are part of the region's vital tourism product. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi made the offer at the opening of the second India CARICOM summit that was held in Guyana yesterday.
Sargassum seaweed is a very big problem in your region, and it is also affecting the hotel and tourism industry. In India, we have developed a technology to make fertilizer using the seaweed. This technology can not only help you to solve this problem, but can also increase crop yield. India is ready to share all these experiences with CARICOM countries.
Bahamas Prime Minister Philip Davis says he is pleased that collaboration between regional law enforcement agencies and their U.S. counterparts has brought some success against people exporting guns to the Caribbean, but he remains concerned that large numbers of weapons are still getting into the region. Prime Minister Davis was speaking against the background of escalating gun crimes in his country and a report that 85% of recovered illicit weapons have been traced to United States retailers.
Collaboration between the United States, particularly the Tobacco and Firearms Unit, and our law enforcement agency has been a wonderful collaboration. We've been having some results. Fortunately, the trafficking is still continuing. We've been able to track some of the straw purchasers in the United States have been arrested and being charged in the United States, and we are making some progress. It is alarming. As you know, most of our violent crimes are perpetrated by guns, and we are attempting to find ways to stem that tide.
The Jamaica government will do like the incoming United States administration and introduce an efficiency program oversight committee to remove the stumbling blocks in government bureaucracy. Prime Minister Andrew Holness said the move was being planned long before the incoming Trump administration announced a similar committee to be headed by billionaire businessman Elon Musk. He listed the removal of government red tape as one of 6 necessary pillars for taking Jamaica into a new phase of expanded growth. The Prime Minister was delivering a national economic policy statement called The Next Chapter, Pivot to Inclusive Growth.
The 4th pillar is to tear down the walls of bureaucracy. The Jamaican bureaucracy has become self-serving. It's there to cross the I's and dot the T's and has no concern as to whether or not the country grows. That must change. And you can hear the passion in my voice for that. The problem with bureaucracy today is that it's not achieving anything. And it's taking far too long. What has seeped into us is that if it didn't take long, it wasn't well done. That must change.
Only at 1974 workers in Antigua, Barbuda, who were retrenched after the closure of the bankrupt airline and were not paid severance, will soon get some money in their pockets. Antigua and Barbuda's Prime Minister Gaston Brown announced that his administration will soon ink an agreement to secure money for the payout of the formerly at workers.
Our government just issued a bond of $17 million to assist the Liat workers, 1974 Liat workers who were displaced. Not because we had any legal obligation so to do, but as a work organization, the Anti-Value Party, we felt that it was important to make a compassionate payment. And that bond will be issued within a matter of weeks.
Grenadians will know by next month if veteran politician Dr. Keith Mitchell will give up the leadership of the main opposition New National Party. Dr. Mitchell, who has been leading the party since 1989, had hinted that he would step aside after his party's defeat in the last general elections in 2022. But his delay in holding the party's annual convention for the past 2 years has been interpreted by some observers rumors that he may be reconsidering his position. He has now set the convention date for December 15, and the party says he'll make a public statement prior to the event. Dr. Mitchell was Prime Minister of Grenada from 1995 to 2006, and again from 2013 to 2022. This has been the morning edition from the Caribbean News Desk. You may contact us by phone or WhatsApp on +592 700 9293. Thanks for listening.
And in another regional story of interest, the Jamaica Social Stock Exchange, the JSSE, has launched a relief effort to assist Cuba as the Spanish-speaking island struggles to recover from the devastation caused by Hurricane Rafael. The Category 3 storm battered the western end of the island, causing a nationwide power blackout and serious damage to the capital Havana and other cities. Managing Director of the Jamaica Stock Exchange, Dr. Marlene Street Forrest, said, "Cuba is our closest neighbor and they have been badly affected by the storm. We must do something to help them, so we are appealing to the public to give what they can. People are in need of food and clothing, so the donations will go a long way in easing some of the hardships. Jamaicans are benevolent by nature, and we have been there, so we understand the challenges that the government and people of Cuba are facing. In these uncertain times, we all have to be our brother's keeper, and I'm certain that Jamaicans will step up and answer the call," Dr. Street Forrest added. Looking further afield, in a matter of days, U.S. President Joe Biden's administration and Russia have made separate but significant moves aimed at influencing the outcome of the war in Ukraine 2 months ahead of Donald Trump's return to the White House. There is a sense of Moscow maximizing its gains and of Biden abandoning long-held red lines before Trump seeks to deliver on his claim to end the war in 24 hours. Ukraine has already acted on Biden's decision to let Kyiv fire first long-range missiles deep into Russian territory. As Kyiv struggles to hold on to its territory in the east, Biden has promised to send anti-personnel landmines too. What prompted Biden's change of heart appears to have been the arrival of thousands of North Koreans deployed in the front line, which the U.S. sees as a massive escalation. But Russia's President Vladimir Putin has ratcheted up the tension still further by loosening the conditions of use of Russia's nuclear weapons. That effectively eliminates a defeat on the battlefield, claims Moscow. One Russian commentator suggested that Putin might view the current situation as an in-between moment that gives him the sense he has the upper hand in Ukraine. Elon Musk outlined plans on Wednesday for his new role as efficiency czar, signaling an assault on federal spending and staffing that would be backed by President-elect Donald Trump's executive powers and a conservative Supreme Court. Writing in the Wall Street Journal, the world's richest man said he was taking aim at hundreds of billions of dollars in government spending, including funding for public broadcasting and international aid, as well as at a bureaucracy that represents, according to him, an existential threat to U.S. democracy. The Tesla and SpaceX CEO, who also owns X, formerly Twitter, said that he and Vivek Ramaswamy, a fellow businessman and Trump loyalist, would work to slash federal regulations and make major administrative changes. And finally, Anglican Church leader Archbishop of Canterbury Justin Welby said Wednesday he will step down on January 6th, having resigned over a damning report into the church's handling of a serial abuse case. Welby faced days of growing pressure to quit after the independent probe found Welby could and should have formally reported decades of abuse by a church-linked lawyer to authorities in 2013. He announced his resignation last Tuesday. His Lambeth Palace office said Wednesday that Welby intends to complete official duties by January 6th when he turns 69, a year before he intended to retire. That's the international news. Stay with us. The sporting highlights are straight ahead. Good morning, sporting fans. Grenada's paracyclist Sheldon Francois and his coach Troy Felix are in neighboring Trinidad and Tobago participating in a one-week training program sponsored by the UCI World Cycling Center in partnership with the International Paralympic Committee and the UCI WCC Continental Development Satellite operated by the Trinidad and Tobago Cycling Federation. It's a level 2 paracycling coaching course which started Monday, November 18th and ends on Friday the 22nd at the National Cycling Velodrome. Francois, a member of the Grenada Cycling Federation, represented Grenada at last year's Pan Am Paralympics in Chile and competed in the tandem competition. The course facilitators are Stephen Burke, a former Canadian paracycling coach, and UCI course conductor and Trinidadian Richard Shepard. The workshop is designed to promote inclusive and high-performance coaching to elevate paracycling across the region. The stage is set for an exciting conclusion to the 2024 CG United Super 50 Cup as 4 teams emerged from a rain-affected but highly competitive round-robin phase. Thrilling encounters lie ahead as table toppers Trinidad and Tobago Red Force, Jamaica Scorpions, Leeward Islands Hurricanes and Barbados Pride vie for regional limited overs glory. Defending champions Trinidad and Tobago Red Force demonstrated why they remained the team to beat with 5 wins from the 7 matches, building the campaign on exceptional spin bowling and consistent batting. Jamaica Scorpions recovered from an opening loss to Barbados Pride to secure second place. Carlos Brown's maiden list A century against combined colleges and campuses marked a turning point in the campaign, while Kirk Mackenzie's consistent performance and Makino Mindley's penetrative bowling have provided crucial contributions. The Leeward Islands Hurricanes have been one of the tournament's most entertaining sides, largely due to Justin Greaves' historic achievement of 3 consecutive List A centuries. Their bowling attack, typified by Rakeem Cornwall's 2 6-wicket hauls, with the most recent his 6 for 20 against CCC, provided a perfect complement to the batting strength. Despite the 3 losses, their bonus points collection showed their ability to dominate matches at important times. Barbados Pride earned the semi-final berth with their ability to win close encounters. Kevin Wickham's century against the Hurricanes and Demetrius Richards' match-winning 65 versus Guyana highlighted their batting depth, while Captain Kyle Mayer's last-over heroics against the Volcanoes exemplified the fighting spirit. Now, teams will be competing for increased prize money, with the winners set to receive $100,000, while the runners-up will take home $50,000. Both semi-finalists will be rewarded US $25,000 each. That's the sports at this time. We'll have more sports for you in our luncheon edition. Stay with us. The weather forecast is up next.
Black Friday starts now at Courts. This Friday, November 22nd, the only Black Friday sale that matters.
And folks, for the latest weather forecast, we join forecaster at the Met Office of the MBIA, Jonathan Price. Good morning, Jonathan.
Good morning to you and good morning, listeners. Here is the weather for today, Thursday the 21st of November, 2024, as recorded at the Mount Bishop International Airport. It is currently fair. The winds are coming from the southeast at 14 miles per hour. Barometric pressure is 1011.9 millibars, which is below normal and rising. Present temperature is 28.8 degrees Celsius and relative humidity 81%. Yesterday's maximum was 31 degrees Celsius and the minimum last night 27.2 degrees Celsius. Over the past 24 hours, no rainfall was recorded, hence the total for the month remains at 238.2 millimeters. And now for the public forecast for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique Valley for today and tonight. The weather is expected to be partly cloudy with isolated light to moderate daytime showers. Today's maximum will be 31.5 degrees Celsius with winds easterly to southeasterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Seas will be moderate with waves 4 to 6 feet in open waters. High tide will be at 8:30 a.m. and low tide at 12:30 p.m. Sunset will be at 5:38 and sunrise at 6:07. Just to repeat the public forecast for today and tonight. The weather is expected to be partly cloudy with isolated light to moderate daytime showers. From the forecast desk at the Mars Bishop International Airport, I'm Jonathan Price. Have a great week.
Thank you very much, Jonathan. Have yourself a wonderful day likewise. Folks, the weather forecast came to you with the kind compliments of Rennick & Thompson Company Limited.
If you're 50 years and over or turning 50 in 2024, our 50-plus car insurance is perfect for you. It's loaded with free benefits like loss of use, special perils, and windscreen cover up to $2,500. Getting to 50 is filled with ups and downs. Let's celebrate these moments together and look forward to 50 more. Call Beacon Insurance at 440-4447 or log on to beacongrenada.com to get a free quote today. Special conditions apply.
Folks, it's 10 minutes after 7 o'clock. To end the news, a recap of the headlines. Grenada named the 2024 Caribbean Destination of the Year by Caribbean Journal readers. In the region, Jamaica's Social Stock Exchange makes appeal for support for Cuban hurricane relief. Internationally, Russia and the U.S. battle for advantage in the Ukraine war ahead of Trump's return. And in sports, defending champions Red Force lead star-studded semi-final lineup in the CG United Super 50 Cup. That has been the morning edition of news for today, Thursday, the 21st day of November. On behalf of the entire news department, I am Gordon Joseph, thanking you for listening, wishing you a productive day, and extending the invitation to you to stick and stay with the network, because we are with you anywhere and everywhere.
Spend $50 or more at any Hubbard's department or participating outlets for a chance to win. Free fuel, free drinks, free prizes, free property and vehicular insurance, free Hub TV and internet, free electricity, free coke, free water, free cooking gas, free paint supplies, free Dutch Lady milk, free passes to Sunshine promotion events for 2024, free groceries, all for one whole year. And every winner receives a free lunch package. But that's not all. Drive away in style in a brand new Isuzu D-Max. It sips, it doesn't guzzle. So fill out your entries and place them into the marked entry boxes. This promotion is brought to you in part by Dutch Lady, Danny, Promo, Supreme Bleach, Creative Chef, Grenlac, Floor, Salt Petroleum, Grenadian General Insurance Company Limited, Coca-Cola, Sunshine Promotion, Caribberies, Guap Bag, Sesame Spain, and Food Fear. Promotion runs from April 2nd to December 24. Terms and conditions apply.
Tourism is me, tourism is you, tourism is everybody, and tourism connects us all.
Did you know that tourism generates revenue and foreign exchange earnings?
Did you know it stimulates infrastructural development and facilitates cultural exchange among people?
You must know tourism is linked to all industries,
from agriculture to construction.
So support the industry today and be welcoming to all our visitors.
Tourism is my business. Tourism is your business. Tourism is our business. listen one and all.
Tourism connects us all.
A message from the Ministry of Tourism
And the Grenada Tourism Authority.
Served Grenada for decades, we are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire and accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grenada and St. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
I'm Kenroy Batiste from GBN News. Season's greetings, everyone. Wishing you the very best for the holiday season. Spend time with each other, be good to each other, and celebrate each other. Looking ahead to 2025, my wish is for love, joy, and peace to reign in your life. Go forth, do more, and be more. You are loved.
Grenada Duty Free and GBN, we're partnering for this Christmas season. Folks, it's going to be a bumper one. We can actually start feeling the energy, the vibe is start building, the promotions that start coming in, and the fragrances, the chocolate. We have up to 15%, 20%, 40%. It's going to be a crazy one. We are looking forward to seeing you. We are ready to treat you guys special. We are ready to give back to you after this whole year of, being with us and everything and the support. So with our partnership with GBN, it's going to be a bumper season. Looking forward to seeing you guys.
Proud sponsors of Christmas with GBN includes Ace Hardware, Hubbard's, Flow, Duty Free Caribbean, and I'm Supportings. Looking to take your business to new heights? Advertise with GBN on our social media platforms and get noticed by our 138,000 plus followers. Reach a massive engaged audience ready to connect with your brand. No matter your business size, GBN is here to help you grow. Contact us today at admin@gbn.gd or WhatsApp 407-8458 to get started. holiday season, get ready for a magical celebration packed with culinary delights, crafts, and music that will bring joy to your heart. But that's not all. Lots of giveaways are waiting for you. Stay tuned and make this Christmas one to remember only with GBN.
All right, good morning, and it's 20 minutes after 7 o'clock. Welcome to the conversation this morning. Of course, I am joined by two wonderful folks, Susan Jones and Mr. Calvin Jacobs. They are both cultural icons in Grenada. I would not tell you much more about Susan. You know, it might get too personal, but you know what I'm saying? Really? Yes. But nonetheless, they are representing this morning the resuscitated Festival of the Arts. As you know, we've got the finals coming up. But so welcome, Ms. Jones and Mr. Jacob, to the conversation this morning.
Thank you very much. Good morning. Good morning, listeners, and thanks for having us.
The pleasure is always ours here at GBN. All right. To start with, I really want to get a full appreciation for what is the Festival of the Arts. How did that come about? Like I said earlier, it's now revamped. Okay, after coming from a hiatus, it's back on stream. But how did it started in the first place?
The Grenada Festival of the Arts, we of course saw the need at the Division of Culture, and culture have moved to many ministries, and we saw the need to have a platform. So we are in the business of setting a platform, setting a stage for young persons who are very talented to showcase their culture. You know, to have this, you know, all around Grenada, whether you're in Carriacou, whether you're in St. Mark, whatever parish you belong to, and then we had different genres. So that was Festival of the Arts. It's always about showcasing the Grenadians who have culture, who have art, who have talent, who have skills in the performing arts. In 2018, that was the last time that we had Festival of the Arts. We also had another component, which was visual arts. Unfortunately, this year it is not that, but it is to showcase Grenada's talented young people. Not only young people, you know, because the Festival of the Arts is not only for primary or secondary. We do have tertiary and community. So persons from all ages. You're never too big or you're never too old to showcase your talent, what you really bring into the table in the performing arts.
Well, I'm in the 50s, but I'm young.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so
50s,
exactly. So we have own composition, and I know you are an artist in your own right, and you know, you're a reigning king of the calypso. So you know, you could have entered a piece.
She likes to say that.
But that's what you are. Giving jacket. Right, so you could have written a piece for yourself or for someone. So it's showcase. We have a lot of talented young persons in Grenada, and we believe that, you know, it's to showcase, but also a competition. Now, when you have healthy competitions, it's very, very important because you want the best, and you yourself, you encourage persons to give up their very best. That is that is what we really want to harness, the best, so persons wouldn't think, okay, then I could just go and do any old thing, because we want this to be transitioned throughout their life. I must give my best if I'm going to want to expect good results. So then we have it into a competition. Now to have Grenada Festival, National Festival of the Arts, and of course we had a dance festival, which is a biannual, because we cannot have it every year. Okay. It's very, very expensive to put on. You know, you have to engage sponsors early, you have to, you know, and we have to always step up our game when we're having a competition, because persons look forward, you know, to having, you know, not only trophies or certificate, but we have to go into the area of monetary gifts now. You know, times have changed, and you know, we notice that, you know, young persons are distracted, you know, social media, you know, they don't want to go out, and it takes a lot to go enter a competition. You have to practice, especially a skill.
Even on a Sunday morning.
tell me about it, right? Whether even though you don't feel like, oh, I have to pick up the violin again, or I have to do this dance choreography again, or I have to, go and do my vocals, and it's a process.
Right.
You can't just jump up and be skillful at that. It's a process.
So tell me, what are some of the successes that you can highlight from the Festival of the Arts over the years?
Well,
who are some of the names?
Ken Roy Batiste, he did a piece in theater.
Our Ken Roy?
Our Ken Roy.
Morning, Kens.
Yeah, no, not your Ken Roy. Our Ken Roy. Our Kens. And Mr. Killer, he came to the Festival of the Arts. The songbird, but Tamara St. Bernard, she came in. Jefferson. So you see, there are persons who, because they right, they do that and thunder. Like my CCO is telling me. So there are persons. If you give children and expose them at a young age, from primary school to hit the stage, you build your confidence, your self-esteem grows. You are more assertive in who you are as a person and the skills you can deliver. So it builds that. That fire in you. If you have that fire in you, it fuels it even further.
Now that you've said it, I remembered he was Baby Killer then.
Yeah.
In the early stages, as a matter of fact, as we speak, I'm getting a replay in my head with at that time she was not fully into politics as yet, Emmeline Pierre, and she asked him the question. Why did you choose that name, Baby Killer? That doesn't sound right. You next time we meet, I want you to have it changed and so forth. So he did change it from Baby Killer to Mr. Killer.
Yeah, he's Mr. now. He's Mr.
Yeah. Okay, that's wonderful.
So there's a few successes I can highlight that who has came through the ranks of the Division of Culture, putting on, showcasing that Grenada Festival of the Arts, and you see them today.
Yeah.
Who they are, how they have manifested, how they have grown, how they have excelled in their talents of the performing arts.
I love to listen and look at Jefferson.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's, sometimes I listen to him and I'm saying, but why ever did people start thinking that we can do it in Grenada?
Exactly.
Yeah. The Chief Cultural Officer is Mr. Kelvin Jacobs.
Oh, yes.
Now, for 2024, we have, the re-emergence of the Festival of the Arts. And how is it looking thus far?
It's looking good. It started off a little bit shaky. The participation was not as we expected, and we understand why. We know that the teachers are the driving force in the schools for the Grenada Festival of the Arts, and we know that bringing back the Festival of the Arts now, some of the teachers, they were on. Remember when we had that go slow? That walk to rule, as it was called, So I think a lot of teachers got accustomed to that kind of thing, giving up their time after school and so on. So it's really it's supposed to have an engagement again with the teachers to really get them to buy into the whole festival again, because I'm a product of Arts Festival as well. I took part in Arts Festival as a student, and when I became a teacher, I prepared students for Festival of the Arts.
So hold on. Having said that, how long ago was this thing started?
I can't remember.
I can't remember the year because I took part also with Spice Island Youth Quake singing and of course National Folk Group used to sing. I danced with Patricia Moore from Grand Starlets. I remember doing a solo in convent.
Okay, so it's
I can't see the dates.
A lot of people right now who are adults, they would have passed through Festival of the Arts somewhere along, whether it's on the community line or in the schools.
True.
Okay.
True. Definitely.
Right. So this year, with the re-emergence, we are seeing, as you said initially, it was on shaky grounds.
Yeah.
But as it is now, because the final is set for soon.
Yeah, we have the 27th, the 28th, and the 29th. That's next week. We're having the final. So we went through the preliminary stage. Again, because of the low participation, we didn't have a semi-final. There was no need for a semi-final. So we went straight into the finals. And we are going to be doing the finals next week, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at the Gateway Conference Center. So the students are going to be there. So in the finals, we have St. George's 7 Day, and they took part in a lot of the different categories this year. We must commend the St. George's SDA primary school. So we have the boys vocal solo. We have them participating there. We have boys secondary vocal solo. We have Presentation Brothers College. We have Wesley College in that category. Then we have girls primary vocal solo. There we see the St. George's SDA again, Westmoreland. We have folk primary. And we see likes like Alpha Junior, St. George's Anglican Senior, First Choice, Hermitage Government, St. Patrick's Anglican, and so on. We have a religious choir primary as well. And in that category, we have First Choice again. We have Grand Roy Government School. We have St. Andrew's Anglican Primary. We have St. George's Anglican Junior and Senior School in that category as well. Calypso Secondary Male. We have Presentation Brothers College. We have St. Andrew's Anglican Secondary School. Okay, in those categories. Stilpan. We have Stilpan Solo Secondary. And we have Presentation Brothers College, St. Joseph Convent, St. George. We have Anglican High School. We have the Grenada Boys Secondary School as participants in that, representing in that category. And Dance Popular Solo Secondary, again, Anglican High School, St. Joseph Convent, St. George, St. Joseph Convent, and the Anglican High School in that category. Theatre, we have choral speaking. We have, for the primary, we have choral speaking for the secondary. And in the primary, we have St. George's Anglican, again, Hermitage, Berean Christian Academy, St. George's Anglican Junior School. And in the secondary, we have Wesley College, St. Andrew's Anglican Secondary, and Westmoreland Secondary. And in the we have Monologue Secondary, and we have St. Joseph Convent in a number of categories. In a number of participants from the St. Joseph Convent in that category. St. Joseph Convent in Grenville, particularly in that category. So the finals, it's looking good, and we are encouraging everyone to come out and give these young people an audience. It's at the Gateway Conference Center.
It's free.
It starts at 9, yes, and it's free.
It's free.
And it's free. Yeah.
Wow.
So we run
something must be wrong with it for it to be.
No. We want to encourage participation. We're just coming back with that festival. Okay. We want it to be out there.
Yeah.
We want people to come out and support. Course. And even with the school children, we're asking principals and teachers to bring along supporters for the students as well, so they can share them on.
Let me ask you a question. Having said all that, right? Do you think that sufficient emphasis and drive is given to that aspect of our development of our students, especially in the primary schools and so forth?
No, I would say no. I would say bluntly no. And why no? Because it's not structured on the curriculum. Yeah, but there are a lot of teachers who are doing their thing as extracurricular activities. Some schools have it on the program, but for us at the Ministry of Culture, we would like to see performing arts on the curriculum. If it's a block segment on the curriculum, very structured, so that students can get the chance to actually hone their skills.
That's exactly what I was expecting from you. Really, because I am tempted to believe that we are moving away from our parents and guardians thinking that in order to be successful now you have to be in a white collar position.
No,
you understand? But unfortunately, I don't think our school's curriculum is reflecting that.
Well, just to chime in here, I remember it also depends on the person in charge of the school.
Absolutely, yes.
It depends. If the principal see the need or recognizes the importance of it. Because some teachers don't really understand. Some principals, they say, oh, we cannot do this because lack of contact time. But contact time, when you're teaching a skill, when you're doing anything regarding the performing arts, is good contact time. Because learning is not only in a book or in a library.
You don't learn in a book.
You use the book for learning. But you understand what I'm saying, right? So it depends on the principal, because I remember I used to do performing arts. Oh, that's the only thing I used to teach in the secondary school. MacDonald College, St. Mark's Secondary, and St. Rose Modern. Only performing art. And it was structured in a timetable. When you do it after school, it loses some importance. Yes, it's important, but children say it's an afterthought.
Yes,
parents say it's an afterthought.
The children say school done already.
Right, exactly. Yeah. And my last workshop was with Hermitage, and I showed them you don't have to stop your lessons. You can add it, like Mr. Jacob said, within. So you don't have to stop your lessons. You can do something within a particular block. And I was showing them how to use the performing arts to teach language arts, science, and they were amazed. You know, you use it to teach those subjects, because no longer they should be talk and chalk. The children are very inquisitive. They want to know, they want to find out, and it's something exciting. Put anything in a song.
Of course.
Put it in a rhyme. Put it in a poem, and you'll see how much they retain the information and they can apply it to wherever you want.
That methodology is currently being very successful in Jamaica.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
Trinidad as well.
Yep.
Yeah, Trinidad as well.
Yep.
So the call is, as a matter of fact, yesterday on Tuesday, I was supposed to be having the folks from the OECS Pearl, that initiative in the Ministry of Education. And I was happy with the gentleman, I can't remember his name offhand, is it Bishop or something? He's into curriculum development. And they are, I can see that they are, remodeling the curriculum to some extent. But I really, especially with the exploits that we've seen in the recent past from our performers, whether it's music or dance or the co-curricular stuff, it's really showing up. People are taking it as a career now.
Of course.
So I think the powers that be should only do their part to ensure that because there are some students that are just not academically inclined.
But let them release a song. They might make more money than.
That's the point.
Well, the data is showing now that the creative industry and the performing arts has created over 48 million jobs worldwide.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I mean, definitely. So I really, really want the powers that be to start, getting that into the school's curriculum as well, not just the math and the science and the English and so forth.
But besides the powers, we want the parents as well to encourage the students, because sometimes you will see the students coming out and they say, I want to go learn to sing. I want to go learn to be a performer. I want to be a writer. I want to be a painter. I want to be an artist. And sometimes they get the pushback.
Yeah, and they get the punishment too. Or you're like Pan, you're not going in Pan today because he didn't do this and he didn't do that. They use what the children love to punish them and say you're not taking you out from dance because his schoolwork dropping and are taking you, not recognizing that
is what the child wants to
but that also helps in the academic because it's all about retention. It's all about the mind being active in that way. So it helps in that way also.
Someone wants to join in on the conversation. Let's accommodate this. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Brother Gordon.
Welcome to the program.
And good morning to your guests. So when you talk about Festival of the Arts, you're touching my being, man. I used to be playing little guitar. I taught. I'm a retired teacher at the Bush Grove. I taught at Bush Grove School. And it has always been a thing. Anytime the children have to practice the choir, I've always been there because at that time I was the only guitarist there, the only musician. And so I do accompany them on many occasions and Festival of the Arts. Now, one of the things that I noticed in those days, the name Lauren Ramdani rings a bell. She used to be going all over the island and doing a marvelous job. She would come and do voice training and everything inclined with music. She was specialized in music. I am asking what is happening in terms of the training for the singing aspect of this Festival of the Arts. Do we have people even from the ministry away passing into schools, helping children to be trained, training them in the voice, giving them voice training and other little things that would help them develop? You have to have experts. If you want to do well, especially in singing, you have to do well. You have to have people to train and all that. And the other thing I want to ask, in choral speaking, is there any choral speaking in the Festival of the Arts? Has it been included in the Festival of the Arts? All right, thank you.
Thank you very much, caller. And I remember Miss Ramdani very clearly. I can't remember what the name of the instrument was, but she would come with something and knock it to get your tone or whatever. Yes. We have another caller via the WhatsApp platform. Let's entertain that caller. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Good morning. I feel welcome already to see Miss Jones and Mr. Jacob. What I wanted to find out, what is the proportionate participants in relation to female versus male because sometimes most of what we experience on the negative side is mostly male, and I see the performing arts as a way for us males to probably release some of the pent-up tensions that we have on the inside. And number two, is there any performing arts course offered at TAMCC so when they leave the secondary school they can continue, or is there a similar school in the Caribbean where they can continue? And we'd like that information. So people like myself who's over 30 might be able to participate as well. Thank you.
Thank you very much, caller.
Oh my!
What was the first question?
The
choral speaking is included.
Choral speaking, yeah.
Yes. Choral speaking definitely is on the list of categories for the performing arts. And in terms of the proportion with male and females, I think it's equally on par. You see a lot of males in the choirs. You see a lot of males. I think most of the
instruments.
The instruments and stuff we saw were played by males.
Okay.
The pan, the wind instruments and so on, they were played by males. In terms of performing arts at TAMCC, I know there used to be a course there, and I know that the creative affairs office they have been running some courses there as well. And outside of Grenada, yes, Jamaica, Trinidad, University of Trinidad and Tobago, they have a lot of courses in dance, theatre, and so on there.
Okay. Yeah. And the question about Miss Ramdani, I just had to smile because Miss Lauren Ramdani is an icon when it comes to voice, vocals, singing, coming with the choir, and she's still a part of this festival. She's still willing. She still goes and help choirs. She's still, very much a part. She plays for choirs to sing. She's still there. God bless her soul. And we need other persons, of course, right? And we are trying to get other persons in because you have to be a trained person to teach others, a trained dancer to teach others, right? A trained panist to teach others, because you cannot, you have to be able to teach.
Could only give what you have.
Yes, you have to be able to teach. Some people are only performers. They could play, but you have to be able to teach to break it down. And Edna Manley I would highly recommend Edna Manley School of the Visual and Performing Arts. I'm a graduate from the Edna Manley College, and that's in Jamaica, Mona, Jamaica, and you can go there. I know Trinidad, like the chief said, but I don't know the extent of the program, and I think even Barbados.
Yeah,
Barbados also.
Jamaica is leading,
but Jamaica is leading in that way. So I would encourage persons to if they want to do further their education.
Okay.
There was a question about do we have people trained at the ministry now to go out in the schools to give that support, and I must say we do not have the component of staff that we need to get on there, but that is being worked on, and hopefully in 2025 we'll have our complement of staff to be supporting the different programs in the schools.
Yeah, because it has to start from there.
Yeah,
because as you rightfully said, two things that we need: the curriculum adjustment and your support staff from the ministry.
Yeah.
All right, and after a while, if you start there, after a while, it would pick itself up.
Of course,
it would pick itself up, because you would find teachers going out there and trying to get themselves involved.
Sustainability is very important, and for it to be sustainable, we must engage the Ministry of Education, because that's where the children are. So there must be a conversation with the Ministry of Education, because the children are there, the parents are there, and that's who we want to capture for it to be successful and successive.
All right. Okay, as we wrap now, we've exhausted our time, but the conversation is very, very interesting. Not every morning we have to talk politics and people's business, so the convention is coming up, so I know people want to talk about that, but we'll have more time for that. And officers, professional trailing, CSEC and Cape Performing Arts. Christopher Williams is saying there's an email, there's a website, www.crwpaa.com, offers professional training, that's CSEC and Cape, in the performing arts?
Because
So
theatre
Dr.
arts,
Williams.
theatre arts, some schools have theatre arts persons sit in the theatre arts, and I know they have a CAPE component of that.
Okay. All right, so let's wrap. Tell the folks about the finals.
Right. So
And the
again,
winners.
I'm going to the yes.
The winners in
the winners
concert on the 12th.
Yeah. So going out of the finals next week, again, the finals 27, 28, 29, from 9 a.m. goes up until about 4 p.m. at the Gateway Conference Center. From the finals, we are going to have our winners in concert and award ceremony. So they're going to be giving out prizes, trophies, and so on to the students who have emerged first, second, and third in the various categories. And that is going to be happening at the Trade Center on Thursday, the 12th of December from 5:30 p.m. So again, it's a free event, and we're encouraging the public again to come out and support the students. They've gone through the different phases, and now you're going to see the creme de la creme on stage. We're asking schools, principals to bring out buses of students to come out and support the performers, and we're asking parents and the general public to also come out and support.
Okay, and I hope that plans for next year's Festival of the Arts are already on the way.
It's a biannual.
Yes.
It's not every year.
Well, it's biannual, but plans are on the way because we are looking at what's happening now. And next year, please God, we are going to be having a consultation to actually look at how we can really add more and to the festival.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, Ms. Jones and Mr. Jacob.
Thank you for having us.
I need to tell you that Alpha Veronica Ferre says Mr. Jacob is always passionate about what he does.
Well, thank you very much, Ms. Barry.
Yes.
And I just want to say thank you to the hardworking staff at the division. We're small, but we're doing a lot of things at the Division of Culture. So I want to say hats off to them and all that they're doing to make the Festival of the Arts happen this year.
And I wish you all the success as well, because success at the Festival of the Arts is a success for all of us.
For all of us.
Yes.
Definitely.
So anything we here at the GBN can do to boost and assist, let us know. We'll gladly do that.
Yes, thank you very much.
All right, that's it, folks. Folks, we'll take a quick commercial break. We'll be back after this. Don't you go anywhere.
Grenada, get ready to celebrate the magic of the season with Christmas with GBN. Starting November 4th, join us weekdays from 10 a.m. to 12 noon on GBN Television, K105 and Hot 98.
Monday kicks off with traditional stories and wellness, featuring a storytelling session with Labukan Creative Center, giveaways, nutrition tips, and live calls to share your holiday wishes. On Tuesday brings Craft Day with live and pre-recorded workshops guided by local artisans. Join us for more giveaways and connect through live calls. Wednesday features an outdoor production showcase, giving local sponsors a chance to shine from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. On Thursday, it highlights a local cuisine showcase at True Blue Bay Resort. And on Friday, it wraps up the week with live entertainment in our studio, showcasing local artists and more opportunities for live calls. Don't miss out on the joy and togetherness this holiday season. Celebrate with us on Christmas with GBN.
Hello, everybody. My name is Renee Goodwin, and I am the marketing manager here at True Blue Bay Resort. And I am so excited to invite you all to join us every Thursday on GBN, starting from November 7th, as we count down to the holiday season, right here at True Blue Bay Resort, Grenada's best family-friendly resort for visitors and locals.
Stacia Blake with GBN News. From all of us here at the Grenada Broadcasting Network, we wish you and your family a joyous holiday season filled with peace, love, and happiness. Thank you for continuing to make GBN our nation's #1 newscast. It's been our honor throughout 2024 to bring you timely updates of local and international news, and we'll continue to earn your trust as we move into 2025. We wish our beautiful island nation God's continued protection as we move forward as one people who are on one journey with one future. Happy holidays from the GBN News team.
Coming up, Friendship 7K excitement, local business support in St. Martin, greater air travel to destinations like Barbuda, accommodated in style, the contributions of Raymond Lawrence. It's all next on this station.
All right, folks, it's 10 minutes on to 8 o'clock. Again, I'd like to thank Miss Susan Jones and Mr. Kelvin Jacob for enlightening us with the Festival of the Arts finals that are coming up just a couple of days from now, and we'll have more information from them as time progresses as we keep the creative juices flowing. I want to say good morning to the folks at the creative desk as well. All right, you're doing quite a lot and sensitizing the public and supporting people who are so interested. We've got a few minutes left. I'd like to engage with you. I know some folks are still under the weather, if you want to use that term, from the systems that were with us a couple of days. Urge you still to be careful because more rain are predicted. Good morning, caller.
Morning, how you doing? I really have to thank the acting Prime Minister, the statesman, most honorable Andy Williams, because when the thing happened, man, he went out and he was given mattresses in his constituency. So I really want to compliment him. But coming back to the issue of the Festival of Arts, I'm glad I'm going to bring it back because I remember that was really something that developed those children. But I didn't hear them talk innocent. Good morning, King, innocent. People don't vex when I call you King. They could vex what they want. Anyway, because you are the King. Some of the impromptu speaking, about that impromptu speaking?
Oh, yeah.
Boy, I love that. We used to have that in convent, and that helps to develop you and make your mind more alert. And it's an actual way of in testing those children intelligence,
Yeah.
And,
yes, it is.
It's a way of test and building their minds because these days everything is computer. So I am just calling on the authorities or whoever, Susan, Miss Lady, or whoever it is, maybe it will be a good thing if they could include impromptu speaking, but I'd like to see that. So thank you. Thank you, King. Have a great day.
Thank you. You too. Have a good one, my friend. Have a very good day. It's 8 minutes on to 8 o'clock. You know the numbers, 435-2041. Give me a call. There isn't a specified topic at the moment because of in the interest of time, but things are happening. Like I said just a while ago, we've got a date now for the convention. It is set for the 15th of December. I know that, that's a big thing. Kingsley James, good morning to you. Uden Regis, good morning. Also, Alpha, hope you're doing fine. Theljo, good morning. Who else is here? Jennifer Lawrence, Alana Fletcher, Lucille Pascal, good morning. All right, and again, people, as I read in the news that recognition, that high recognition Grenada got, recently, it means a whole lot for us. It shows a lot about Grenada. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Morning, sir. Yes. Like you said, the topic is open. So I'd like to remind everybody, we in Grenada need, the senior citizen need assistance with transportation. So that oil and gas money, I hope they'll supplement, put aside some money when that deal has gone through, get a card, because the ministers, they get old too. They'll need transportation. You won't be able to drive soon. You're not thinking about their grandparents. Maybe they'll be thinking of themselves when they retire. They get transportation, a bus service for the elderly and disabled. Have a blessed day.
Thank you. Have a good one yourself. All right, we go to a WhatsApp platform. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Good morning, Mr. Joseph.
Welcome to the program. How are you?
I'm not too bad. How are you?
I'm alive and thankful.
Yeah, that's good. Listen, I'm glad to hear that the weather is easing up now and the cleanup is going in good process where Grenada concerned.
Right.
I mean, after the rainfall and things like that. But anyway, it's a lesson to learn, and then wherever we need to make adjustment, well, may God be the way. Listen, would you be able to explain the convention for me, please? What it entails?
Well, the convention for the NNP is scheduled for the 15th of December. That is where delegates have the opportunity to nominate people at the executive level, the party leader, deputy leader, and so forth. Delegates are able to nominate and vote for their choice of candidates in the various roles.
Yeah, I thought as much. So that's Dr. Keith Mitchell party, right?
Yeah, the New National Party.
Yeah. Well, my hope and prayer go to Eileen Pierre, that she becomes that party leader. I think she will make a good party leader. And I think Grenada would relish from a woman leader as well. Yeah, so that's my take on that.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, caller. Thank you very much. Let's go back to the telephone line. Good morning, caller.
Good morning and a very pleasant, blessed day to you.
Thank you very much.
I have a concern. My concern is about an electrical light in Guelph. I'm calling from Guelph, obviously, by the Homestead Guest House. That light has been out for almost 2 months just now. And you don't have no bulb on it, and the place has been dark there. The sidewalk is very close and dark. I don't know, Grenada should come and look after that. I don't know if anybody call or report about that light, but it really needs fixing.
All right, Grenada, and remind us of the place again, the location?
By Homestead Guest House in Guelph, right on St. Francis Street.
Okay.
St. Peter's Street in Guelph. And it has been out there for quite a while, and I see that light go on it because I hardly go down the road in the night,
Okay, I'll talk to my friends in Grenada.
Yes, they need to come and fix that light.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Have a good one. Back to the WhatsApp platform. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Good morning, Innocent. How are you?
I am alive and thankful. How about you?
I'm pretty good, thanks.
Okay.
Innocent, I'm calling one of your callers. I don't know, she has a high nuisance value. And she insists on giving Andy a title that is not befitting. Andy and I are personal friends. I like him. I like his vibes. He has energy. I like how he gets things done. But Innocent, protocol dictates what a statesman is and who is most honorable. And she insists on him. She wouldn't even call the Prime Minister most honorable, because she makes it clear that she's not working for government. She's working for Andy and Andy's constituency. Innocent, I think it's about time that even you, as the host of the program, needs to put your foot down and explain to this caller what a statesman is and who is most honorable. Innocent, have a blessed day. Will you?
You too, my brother. Don't raise your pressure, okay? All right. It's 2 minutes away from 8 o'clock, and let's see if we can accommodate a final call, because we've got to join the BBC at 8. Good morning, caller.
Hi, good morning. How are you today?
I am alive and thankful.
Yes. Good. We talk a lot about democracy, and I find some people, especially supporters of the current administration, want to bully you telling you how to stop and who to clamp down on. We are not in Cuba, neither North Korea. This is not the days of the revolution. You as an individual, you have your civil liberty and your constitutional rights. So what happened if they didn't call Deacon Mitchell the Honorable? How do they refer to Jesus? Have a nice day, bro.
Thank you. Thank you, caller. Thank you, caller. All right, let me just see. There is a comment here on WhatsApp that says, "Good morning, Innocent. We need to address the potholes. They are causing great problems." Yeah, the potholes, as was it the late, great Robert Grant? That song, that Soca Boca. Holes in the road. Yep. All right, folks, we've got to end the program here because we've got to join the BBC. And to all those of you out there in the diaspora that contributed one way or the other, thank you very much for your participation. If the good Lord spare our lives, we'll see Friday, and we'll have another one on Friday. Until then, bye-bye for now. Thank you. Bye-bye.